Model Tep brothers and sisters, I greet you with the words of the ancestors, the words of spirit, the words of nature, the words of the universe. I'm just happy to be alive today, and I give all praise and honor to the Most High God, our creator, creatress, all that kind of stuff. Hey, man, listen, I got to come in here first before we actually go into our fellowship for today, just to kind of share some things with you guys. But first of all, I want to again give thanks to the Most High for allowing me the opportunity to come to you face to face live. Yes, this day. This is the day that the Most High has made, man. So let's rejoice in it. Choose to do that. Okay. Family, I want to take a few minutes to tell you what I've been going through, for the last couple of years. Okay. Um, been through a lot. I've been through a lot. I've never been through this much in my life. Okay. So, of course, being this first time going through so much stress and distress. And well, let me start here. Okay. I remember it was March of 2023 that I found out that my kidneys were failing, and it was kind of took me by surprise because being a veteran, I'm in the military healthcare system, and I got to be honest with you, the VA, some of them are very good at taking care of the veterans. Some of the locations. Um, at any rate, I go for a physical every 6 months. That's part of the benefit of being a veteran. Um, so I'm trying to figure how did my kidneys get to the point to where as they're failing, and I didn't know anything about it until March of 2023. I talked to several colleagues and they said kidney failure does not take place that fast. It takes years, man, for your kidneys to get that bad. Well, why wasn't I informed that my kidneys were declining? Why wait until I get to the point to where I have to be on dialysis? Well, of course, I was informed that I would have to be on dialysis, and the nephrologist that told me that I had to be on dialysis told me that if I did not get on dialysis right away, I would be dead in less than a month's time. What a thing to say to somebody who doesn't know. I mean, that was a major shock to me. Like it just kind of took me for a loop, man. It threw me off balance. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't think right. I couldn't plan right. I couldn't schedule things like I want to. Yeah, so needless to say, I tried to refuse it. To be honest with you, I really did. I tried to refuse getting on dialysis, but for some reason or other, the fluid in my body began to accumulate into my lungs, and it got to the place where I couldn't breathe one night. So I went to the hospital. Come to find out, the fluid in my lungs was from the kidney failure. So they had to keep me and put me on dialysis to get the fluid out of my lungs. That's been my story for the last 2 years. In spite of the fact that I'm praising the Most High for being alive, and don't get me wrong, let me break this down to you if I can, okay? But yeah, man, having to be on dialysis 3 days a week, 4 hours a day, you know, it messes up your whole program, it messes up your whole agenda, it messes up, you know. But in spite of that, I have to be grateful for the fact that, and let me tell you how it happened to me, right? I'm sitting in a chair one day and I'm just saying, God, I can't do this. I just can't do it. I just can't. And God spoke to me and said, this is not about you. Okay, check this out now. This is not about you, but this is for other people who are going through that will benefit from your testimony. I grabbed hold of that, man. I mean, I held on to it, and that is the path that I began to walk in with this whole thing of dealing with dialysis. It's not really about me. It's for the glory of God, you know. It's so that God would be glorified, from by other people will see what God has done in my life. God will be glorified. And that's really what this is all about. That's really what this is all about. And I met a brother, okay, shortly after. In fact, it was around maybe December, or 2 or 3 months after I got off on dialysis. I met a brother who passed away now. His name was Bishop Norman Hutchins. He put a song out entitled "Shout, Shout Like You Got It." And I'm listening to the song, and this phrase, he said, one line in the song said, "Don't throw in the towel. It's too soon to quit." Brothers and sisters, if there was ever a time where the timing of the words of a song ministered to me in a most powerful way, it was at that moment. Because I had actually reached a point of about to do that, man. Can't travel no more, can't do what I do. you know, and I was about to throw in the towel. And that brother said in a song, he had no idea who I was, right? Okay, that's just how God works. The universe is just doing things in sequence and in order here. I'm listening to the song at a moment I needed to hear those words, "Don't throw in the towel. It's too soon to quit." Brothers and sisters, that impacted me so heavily that I looked this brother up, found him in Los Angeles, emailed him, and told him, "Man, I got to come shake your hand. I got to come shake your hand because God used your song to literally save my moments, my life at this time. I got to come shake your hand." So I flew all the way to Los Angeles just to meet this brother. We became very good friends. Come to find out, he had the same testimony. He had received a kidney replacement as well. Ah, man. So we became very, very good friends in a very short span of time. I began to look to him for direction and guidance, what have you, being that he had been through it too. And there's another good friend of mine, brother Daryl. See, I knew this was gonna happen. I should have started writing this stuff down. Okay, with brother Daryl Murray, I think it is. Is it? It's cross. I think it's Daryl Murray. Anyway, the brother Daryl, if you're listening, you know I'm talking about you, right? And he also had been through he's a kidney patient as well. And between those two brothers, that's how I was navigating this thing, And then Bishop Hudson just passed away suddenly. It kind of threw me for a loop. But to make a long story short, I asked you guys to pray that God would bless me to get a kidney. Okay, and I got a call from the VA. I've been approved for a transplant, and I'm waiting for them now to call me back to schedule the day of the transplant. So all thanks to God. Let me get out of the way because I want you to hear the fellowship for the day. Okay, you may have to sign out and come back in. I don't know, because I've never done it this way before. I've never done a preemptive announcement before actually going into the fellowship. But it's going to start at 12:10, our regular fellowship. I want to take these 10 minutes to say, what I just said, and also to say thank you to two very special sisters. The first is Sister Charlotte Reynolds, who is a dialysis nurse at Fresenius. She's been my guardian angel, and I thank you, sister. Thank you so very much. Today's program is dedicated to you, and also to Donna Kimker, who's also a nurse there. Those two ladies take care of me when I go in for my treatment and make everything so much easier. So today's program is dedicated to you, sisters. Thank you so very much. Family, stand by, okay? And we'll go into our fellowship for the day. Peace.